Cybernation Uncensored.
Welcome back to Cyberpunk Uncensored, and welcome back to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicles, Second City Sins, where I'm going to put these four once again through the torture rack. Surprise! Before we get started, usual disclaimers: this is intended for a mature audience. Some of the topics we cover may not always be good for everyone who's watching. Take care of yourself, take a break if you need it. But if you're good with all of that, enjoy the chaos that's about to happen to these four. Before we get started, everyone introduce yourselves and who you're playing, starting with Dorchley.
Hi, I'm Dorchley, and I play Ash Hargraves, the Malkavian every freaking time. I shouldn't be allowed to talk.
Captain.
I was muted. I am Captain. I am playing Aaron Strangelove, the Tremere.
Petra.
My name is Pedro, and I'm playing the Brewheart known as Cecil Ryan.
And Shig.
Yeah, I'm Shig, and I'm playing Renee Winslow, the Toreador.
You sound less angry this week. Okay. We'll leave it at that. So,
there's plenty of time.
I still remember.
shout out that I keep forgetting to do a shout out to Sirenscape for all the music that we're using, except for the intro, which comes from Ivan Dutch. I hope I say that correctly. So, without further ado, let's get started with our story tonight.
Some magic
So,
that's involved, I imagine.
when it comes to parties, most of us who are of the living normal world will go to a party, enjoy themselves, get a few drinks, eat, socialize. You typically do not expect in the party that when you make a small mistake, that you will be humiliated to your very core and stripped of all dignity for 100 years. If not killed outright. Take, for example, Jim. He goes to a party with his lovely family. He brings them there because he doesn't expect any danger to come to his loved ones. He doesn't expect anyone to be targeting the people that he cares about the moment he introduces them to his co-workers. Unfortunately, for the four of you, your parties, being part of the undead, are very much like high school. There are cliques, and there are people who sit together, and who sits with whom is a very important thing to figure out in the social, political landscape that you find yourselves in. And one wrong move can destroy you forever. Except high school only lasts 4 years. You last an eternity. Maybe less if you screw up that badly. In this particular party, we call it Elysium. This is where every kindred, every undead in the city of Chicago has gathered, and there are hundreds of them. There are people that you've never seen before. There are some that you recognize. There are social gatherings that are being witnessed right now that weren't there on your first Elysium. There are so many groups and clans and sub-clans under those clans who are gathered together, all of them plotting something, all of them scheming something. And we left you at this Elysium. Now, a bit of background. Renee and Aaron are plotting something regarding the Seneschal. Renee has furthered that plot, deciding, I believe, to throw Portia's hat into the ring and see if you can help her. The problem with this endeavor is that while it would be beneficial to you if you can accomplish that, your opponents are two unsavory kindreds by the name of Alan Sovereign and Horatio Ballard. And what they lack in the appearance department, they make up for with resources and influence. You are essentially playing chess with two grandmasters when you are still figuring out the rules. If you move too quickly, they will destroy you. If you move too slowly, you will miss your move. There's a balancing act to what you are doing. Meanwhile, Ash and Cecil, I believe, are just having a chill time at their table. Haven't really done anything except Ash is guilty, I assume.
And I talked to Lance. I met Lance.
Yes, who asked for permission to live in your place because he has nowhere to live. Meanwhile, Aaron has potentially acquired a new mentor. However dangerous she is, the other Tremere don't seem to like her. Must be a good enough reason to go with her. She is the prince's personal warlock. So, we pick up right where we left off. You are in Elysium. You are allowed to stay as long as you like. Clan Tremere has collectively left the building. The rest of the clans are very much still here in force. What would any of you like to do now?
Could I try and find some Bruja to mingle with?
Your entire clan's right here. They will welcome you.
Oh shit! Okay. Who here have
You're
I
part of their
not
clan.
seen before? Like who?
You
Maybe it
haven't
looks interesting to me.
mingled with the Bruja before. You've seen them in the last Elysium. There's a number of them that you haven't seen before, but there's one particular guy who doesn't look like your typical Bruja. He doesn't dress like he's ready to go. He dresses quite nicely, actually. He has a button-up with a French fold and a vest. Open button at the top, and a nice pair of dress pants and shoes. All black, white tie. Dresses nicely compared to the others. He does stay with them, he does talk with them, but he looks a little more like he belongs on the Ventru side of this party.
Okay. I go up and I simply ask, "Hey, you mind if I sit next to you? I'm really fucking bored."
These parties will do that to you. Feel free.
Cool. May I, I'm gonna ask you a question, mate. As a kindred, have you ever shot yourself in the head?
As a kindred, I generally avoid that.
Yeah, I'm just asking because I wonder what it feels like, like, do you survive it? Do you, like, get to go through the old Cobain and just, like, bang and then you don't remember anything? Or what do you reckon it feels like?
Like with any experience, as a kindred, it feels like an annoyance unless you use something of particular power. Incendiary rounds are going to hurt and potentially kill you. A shotgun to the head will most definitely kill you.
Man, you're cool. We should, what's your name?
You are odd, but my name is Parker.
Parker.
You were Cecil, right? The neonate.
Yeah, where you know me from?
I was in the Elysium when you were introduced, but I've heard from the clan. Heard you started getting in bed with the Hecata. Good move.
I walked up straight to Bianca, and I probably should have died for it, but I got kickstart from it anyway, and now we're kind of in good graces.
You would have died from anyone else. You walked straight up to her face. The fact that it's her means you did something right. Even if it was by luck.
Luck?
The luck that you chose her on top of anyone else.
Well, I mean, her fits are pretty, her fits rock pretty well with the sort of business that she's with, and I don't know what attracted me to her, but I guess it was just a sense of succession that was really driving me towards her. I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking clue. I just randomly went up to her. Like, she looked interesting, and
I'm gonna take a guess that it was via, how do you call it? Gangster chic.
The Sheik? What the?
He gestures to Bianca, who is, like she was before, dressed like a 1920s mobster. Button up, suspenders, well-fitted pants, pinstripe suit, and a fedora. Except modernized to this day.
See,
you don't get
my own...
You don't get a Godfather vibe from that.
Yeah. She actually dresses a little bit similar to someone in my coterie, but I'd say, I hate to be biased, but like, the person in my coterie, I don't want to insult her, never mind. As in the Hecata, as in, man, how are you? Like, what type of business do you deal with?
Typically, I'm what's known as a cleaner. You got a Masquerade violation, I take care of it. You got someone on a list that needs catching, I catch them. I clean up where people mess up.
And what are you doing here with the Bruja?
Because I am one.
Didn't mean to sound that insulting. I meant as in, you're, like me, you're different from everyone else here.
Different or not, Bruja is Bruja. Blood is blood. And besides, among every other clan, ours is the one that welcomes differences. That's the point.
Absolutely. You know, it's weird that we're the only ones that really preach freedom. I'd expect more other clans would maybe follow suit, but...
Such is the nature of our beast. We are the ones that, as you say, preach for freedom, liberty, and all that other bullshit. Truth is, when it comes down to it, our clan just wants a good fight. And in order to get a good fight, you need something to fight for. I'll be honest with you, Cecil. I have been fucking bored since the Anarchs were eliminated. One night of total domination, and it was the best night this city has ever seen since the Sabbat were kicked out. But after that, bored. It's been so quiet that I've had barely any work to do outside of the obscure Masquerade cleanup for other kindred.
Absolutely, tell me about it. Life recently has just... Life has been... I'm launching a drug thing soon, and that's going to be cool, but like... Dude, shit's been so slow recently. I'm not going to explain too much, but our coterie was actually on the verge of some Masquerade breaches, and you know what? I wish we could go back then. I wish we could just be more on the edge, like more risk, more stuff that makes me feel like alive rather than just a dead fucking corpse.
While I complain about the time of peace, there is a superstition amongst our kind, as kindred, not as Bruja, that you might want to consider for your end. You ever heard the fact that doctors in the ER never say the word quiet?
Mm-hmm.
It's a similar thing for some kindred. Peace never lasts. In every kindred society, no matter how tight-knit, there are peaks and valleys, and we just happen to be in a valley. Which means an incline is coming, which means is the perfect time to position yourself for accomplishments and success, if you know what to do.
Oh, I think I'll start that by proposing that we work together.
I don't really have any kind of work outside of cleaning up people's shit. But if you need muscle, that I can do.
Don't worry, you'll probably have some stuff to clean. We have somebody in our coterie, they open their mouth, one word, they can piss off anyone. So...
Let me guess.
I'm sure
the Tremere.
Oh, how could you guess? Oh no, how?
Word travels very quickly even to those who don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that he properly pissed off the prince.
It was over one fucking sentence as well.
Do you have any idea how difficult that is? To piss off the prince. You sit in a room with the prince and you sort of just have an instinct of what not to say. Do you have any idea how hard it is to ignore that instinct?
Don't worry, for them it's a talent. They are well gifted in that. That's why I think your services may actually be of more help than you think.
You should be very careful. While you are in a coterie with any of them, their mistakes can just as easily reflect on you, as much as yours can reflect on them. You, as a coterie, are treated as a whole. Remember that. It's not always pleasant.
Yep, I'm sure that's gonna bite us back one way or another. It's just... Man, sometimes you just want to keep people on a leash and stop them from biting the ankles of other strangers, but... Man,
especially when that other stranger is literally the hand that feeds.
Oh, rather tell me about it. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a way of saying that a coterie makes mistakes. Sometimes you could help us clean it, but preferably we don't want to be in that situation in the first place. But we are looking for some more muscle, so we're glad to accept your alliance.
If you need something, you'll find me in the old warehouse downtown. He hands you, or he writes you an address. He buttons up his vest and he looks. If you excuse me, I need to inform someone that their job is done.
Like...
I did something for someone, and I need to tell them it's good.
Okay, well, it was great meeting you, Parker, but...
We can talk again next time.
Yeah.
Or after, if I'm done reporting. I've got nothing to do here.
Well, you can always try shooting yourself.
I tend
try
to
the gun
veer away from injuring myself. I get enough of that from my work. You'll have no idea
I'm
how many
fine.
mortals try to shoot you thinking it's going to stop you. Then you have to kill the mortals because them seeing you walk away from a 50 caliber is a masquerade breach. Job's a mess sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, don't shoot yourself. See you later.
You
I'll leave.
wave and leave. I forgot to mention this earlier, although she does only make an appearance now. There is someone following Aisling. Someone who's shadowing her. She wears all black, a huge silver cross around her neck. Kind of has messy black hair. Long, with bangs, just a bit curly on the frizzy side. Extremely pale. And eventually all four of you, if you well, I'll leave it to the players. You guys will notice if you look at her, or if your glance ever catches her, or Aisling, she casts no reflection, just a black smudge on a mirror, a la sombra, following her around. Almost bodyguard-like. She doesn't use any of her powers, but it's very hard to notice her when she doesn't want to be noticed. So, is anyone else doing anything? Actually, I shouldn't probably leave this. Ash, would you say that emotionally speaking, you are wanting to make it up to Renee?
Yes.
If your blood gives you a suggestion meaning something is coming up, would you take it? Basically, would you accept a vision right now?
Would a vision get me in trouble?
Not if you're not the one that called it.
Okay.
And any
Then yeah.
Malkavian in the room would be able to vouch for you on that.
Yeah. Then I'd let it
Please
happen.
roll your premonition. If you get hunger from it, just ignore that and reduce your hunger. Any Malkavian and the Keeper of Elysium would be very easily able to.
Oh, the
with
minus 2.
one less die thanks to Miserable Junkie.
Dang it! Junkie!
Every time. It's just every time.
Every time!
We all would have forgotten if they didn't say anything.
She hates you.
Junkie hates me! Oh, what did I
hates
ever
your
do
ass.
to you?
What do you mean you meant
Okay.
it for me?
3. You meant it.
And, oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second to check the note here. Great. Okay. You still succeed regardless, so no harm, no foul, I suppose. But you receive a vision on her sire, gifted to you from the web. Knowledge of the web. However, it is not as clear as you might like, but it does give you enough insight into things. Before I forget, everyone mark off your willpower except for aggravated. But you see, or you stand in the middle of this party. Your vision tilts sideways, the colors turn to gray, until you are left standing in what looks like a hall of mirrors, but each mirror is broken, cracked. Not unlike the Malkavian symbol. But instead of your reflection through that mirror, you're seeing women. Women you've never seen before. All of them smiling, but there is a facade. Behind that smile, you recognize pain. Each one of them has a silver thread that wraps around their neck, like a leash, and it leads up to an invisible hand up in the abyss of the sky. All of them, as you pass the mirrors, bow to you, and as they bow and their heads become visible again, the smile turns to tears for a split second, but they smile still. As you go past all these mirrors, you will see one mirror that is intact, and within that mirror, you see Renee. The silver thread is wrapping around her neck, but it is not yet tightly wound. And the mirror is not yet cracked. It's not yet fully broken, but it is showing signs that it's about, or that it is close to cracking. And someone is determined to take a hammer to it. And the silver thread leads to the same hand that comes out. And you realize, or you in particular, with your specialty in this, recognize the other mirrors in the back and the patterns of abuse. This is a man who takes women, in particular, as property and wants to own them and will break them apart until they have nothing left but him. And then he will shatter them and leave them wanting. And as your vision fades, for a brief moment, everyone in the room is a grayscaled, desaturated black and white, except for certain individuals that are highlighted in your vision with or in your sight with color. The various women from that vision of Clan Toreador. There are 6 of them gathered in Elysium. And Renee goes into color in your vision as well. The potential 7th, if he has his way. He's been doing this for quite a while. Each one of these women, previous childer or adopted childer. And then you go back to regular vision of the room. This is not the kind of physical abuse that you might be used to. This is not the kind of assault that you might be used to. This is something that is harder to prove. It does not hit them. It is not domestic violence. He controls them. He manipulates them. He implants ideas in their mind. He is the subtle kind of manipulator that in your life never really gets caught. Because technically they never do anything illegal. And it's the worst kind of monster. Because justice never really comes for them in that way. But that is the kind of monster you face. Now you may want to make it up to Renee, but the problem is... making it up to her means putting her back in the good graces of that monster. Is that really what you want to do?
Now that my I'm assuming that my vision is now like,
yeah, you're back to normal.
I'm seeing everything now. Can I like see Lucian in the crowd?
Yeah. He's with one of the girls.
Of course. Can I?
Would you like to observe it? Or yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna observe insight.
Doesn't require an insight for this. He's talking to one of those girls, for Renee is still with Portia. He uses 2 fingers, holds her underneath the chin, And he walks away from her. And she is left looking down at the table on her glass of blood. Empty. Without him. Desperate for his attention. Desperate for his approval. Desperate for his good graces. And she walks away from the table dejected. Broken. Made obedient. It's sickening. Will you do anything?
Yeah, I will go over to her.
She's about to leave Elysium when you catch her. She has her arms crossed and she's looking down. What do you say?
Oh, leaving so soon?
She wipes a small bit of blood that falls from her eyes.
Are you alright?
Yes. I'm fine. You're Ash, right?
Yes. You are?
Oh, sorry. She stops. Like she struggles to remember her name. I'm Tanya.
Tanya.
I'm just getting some air.
You looked kind of upset, and I thought I would.
It's...
I know I don't really know you, but...
No, it's fine. It's nothing.
Are you sure it's nothing?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Of
It's nice of you to ask.
course. I also, I couldn't help but notice, I think that we have an acquaintance in common. You were just talking to Lucian, right? It's my coterie member's sire. Do you know him well? Is he
Yes,
an ally of yours? I know that
he adopted me as his child some years ago. After my sire fell to a few hunters.
sorry.
I didn't have anyone to teach me, and because I didn't have a sire, the Camarilla was going to execute me. Then he stepped in and decided that he would take the responsibility. I owe him my life.
That's very selfless of him.
Yeah. I'm...
Are you a toreador as well?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm going to go outside. It's a bit stuffy in here.
I understand. Look, if you're ever looking to blow off some steam or anything, you should come to our club. We're about to open this whole new drug ring and stuff, spiked blood and whatever, if you want to. And I'm sure that Renee would love to meet you. You guys can gossip and talk shit. She loves that. She's also got clothes. Crazy amounts of clothes.
Thank you. Really.
Okay.
She turns and leaves.
Yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back into the room and just sort of. Also, I did want to do one other thing.
Sure.
Is Junk there?
Yeah. Every kindred is required
Okay,
to come, and the Nosferatu are not allowed to hide.
I'm gonna find Junk.
He's standing there. He does not have Lucy with him.
It does not. Oh, well, I would assume he doesn't have the alligator with him. Is he?
I mean,
like,
everyone else brought ghouls.
Well, there's ghouls, and then there's
You will,
know.
you will catch him as he
There's ghouls.
makes one of the people you can drink from. He makes them smoke in the smoking area, so it's like a balcony outside. And as he inhales, that's when Junk bites to get the hit of nicotine. Then he lets the ghoul on his way. The ghoul just continues to smoke through a corner. And then he looks at you.
It's creative.
Well, only way you get your fix these days. Funny.
So nicotine is your vice.
In my time, they called them life-extending cigarettes. Science wasn't as thorough as it was back then, as it is now. What do I owe the
Well, to
pleasure
be
this
fair-
evening?
To be fair, they added a lot to cigarettes in between then and now.
It's not as though they're any
honestly,
safer now.
I'm kind of just meandering around trying to keep up the appearance like I'm mingling. I'll leave you alone in a moment if I'm bothering you.
Why I'm making such an effort looking like you're mingling then?
Because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And I want to show my coterie that I'm playing nicely.
Then why not actually mingle?
It's a bad night.
I see. You,
Can I ask you a question?
sure.
How many animals do you have?
Animal species or actual number?
Actual number.
Yeah. Smart and then 27.
Jeez.
You'd be
And they all
surprised
live
how
in-
little blood a rat requires.
That makes sense. And they all live in that haven with you? Or do you have like
Yeah. Most of them rats.
That's fair.
Every month I can
Lucy is like
feed
an
a small
outlier.
bit of blood to 15, 20 rats. Lucy is an exceptional friend.
See. But, interesting. I have plans now for my own haven one day.
They are
Probably not
unruly.
rats.
By the
Probably
way,
cats.
none of my business, but I saw you talking to one of Lucian's girls. Might not want to do that.
So is it well known that he has multiple?
Chowder?
Yeah.
He has 2 that he sired. The rest he adopted. See, back before your time, Chicago was a different place. Constant war, bickering, fighting. Now the prince may have solved it in record time, but record time for kindred is decades. Plenty of time for people to die. And when people start dying, Lucian starts collecting. And if you spend too much time with his collection, things get ugly. Friendly advice: better to avoid.
kind of hard to avoid him altogether, seeing as how one of his childer is in my coterie.
That's not necessarily a problem. Just don't start putting your fingers in other pies. But,
Well, it's a little too late for that, but...
well, you talk to one, doesn't really matter. It's the habit that counts, but I'll leave it to you what you want to do. I'm just giving you the friendly warning. Lucian's not a friendly man.
Yeah, I gathered that. No, it's not so much that I talked to him, it's that I very publicly, I think, humiliated him.
Right. A boom. If it means anything, he certainly hates the Tremere more than you. Everett did a number on him. Threw him under the bus. Everett got everything he wanted. Lucian got nothing. To be fair, you get played by a Tremere, that's your fault. Everyone knows not to trust him. I hear you know something about that.
Aaron and I are okay. But
Alright.
yeah, I know how ruthless that the Tremere can be. Aaron, I would say they're a good egg. They try.
No
They
such
do their
thing.
best. It's a good egg.
Here's the thing. I saw who your Tremere is talking to. I know you don't know her. He probably barely knows her. There's not much written about her, but I was in New York for a time. If he continues to associate with her, he's gonna be more like his clan than you'd like to admit. Because their clan, Tremere will never admit it, but Aisling Sturbridge is the epitome of what a Tremere is. Manipulative, cunning, ruthless, and gets what she wants exactly however she wants it, whatever she has to do to get it. Now, the main difference between her and the rest of her clan is that she welcomes outsiders and outcasts, and she is welcome to trade with any other clan for any other reason. Tremere tend to keep to themselves. The reason Aisling is so successful despite just being barely a century old is because she is more than willing to deal with the other clans to get what she wants. That makes her an asset and also extremely dangerous. I don't want to drive a wedge between no coterie. The fact of the matter is, you all survive better if you work together. You ain't surviving alone in these nights, but the fact is, you had best watch who you trust. Aisling Sturbridge will use everyone and anyone to get her way. That includes your friend, and that includes teaching your friend to do the same. Fact of the matter is, now that his clan's kicked him out and word's gotten out, he really doesn't have anyone else to help him learn his powers. So he doesn't exactly have a choice. Now, Aisling Sturbridge is by no means the worst teacher. In fact, you'll learn a lot from her. You'll also learn to become like her. And that's not to speak of the shadow that follows her around. That is one dangerous woman who only after 6 years of life has caused quite a stir in New York.
Yeah, I noticed her little shadow following her around. She's, not pleasant.
She is as dangerous as they come. She is the epitome of her own clan, and her clan is already one that is Pardon the pun, shrouded in shadows.
Yeah, I've seen what the La Sombra can do. They are
You haven't seen what that
Yep.
6-year-old kindred can do. Now,
I've seen what a thousands-year-old Methuselah can do, though.
yeah, but you expect something 1,000 years old to be powerful. The fact is that no one expects someone who's only 6 years old to accomplish what she has. She turned the entire Camarilla of New York upside down. Mostly alone. In fact, Miss Sturbridge is only alive because of her. Now, I don't want to drive any kind of wedges between you, like I said. All I'm saying is, Nosferatu, Malkavian, we are treated as the pariahs of Camarilla society. We are the ones that no one deals with until they need us. In that way, there's a camaraderie there. And we look after each other because no one else will. You'll find that out soon enough in these nights.
Oh, I appreciate the advice. You're giving a lot of good information away for free. I'm afraid of the boon that you're gonna require of me after it.
Think of it this way. I don't get a boon from you if you die. So it's in my best interest to keep you alive.
That's very true. All right.
And maybe a part of me actually likes you. Maybe. Don't let it get to your head. You
Fine.
can leave now.
What?
He
Okay.
ushers you away.
I'm leaving because I want to leave. Okay, not just because you said it. So
You
I
walk
leave.
away. Anyone else want to accomplish anything before Elysium ends? No? Yeah?
I will.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing Aaron is like having just finished talking to Sturbridge,
Mhm.
and they're gonna let them walk away. They're probably gonna notice that shadowy individual and take mental note of that. And then they're going to turn. Is there anyone who had watched Aaron talk to Sturbridge that are still like keeping eyes on Aaron?
Not after Sturbridge walks away.
Okay.
But everyone of some importance was staring at the conversation.
Gotcha. Aaron is going to put their hand up to their canine and bite a little bit of blood to their palm, and they're going to press their hands together and slick their hair back as they move to look for Gabriel the Sumitsi.
His clan doesn't have enough people to be gathered in a large group. So his clan is scattered. But he is amongst a few others. It doesn't take long before he's alone, and he drinks, overlooking at it's like one of those U-shaped balconies that overlook the center. He's just standing by one, observing everyone else, with a drink in hand.
During that time, during that waiting, can I? Where is this Elysium exactly?
A mausoleum outside of Chicago.
Okay.
A gigantic mausoleum.
Yeah. While Aaron is sort of idling, waiting for Gabriel to get free, I think Aaron is gonna try and not eavesdrop like super hard, like really try and get the details, but is going to see if they can catch the words Alan and Horatio just to see if individuals are talking while they sort of look at the mausoleum's decorations, look at the history.
Wits and awareness.
Okay. Awareness. Wits. Confirm. And I'm gonna blood surge it because I have free blood. And I got 3 successes because I suck. Yeah, I'll just let that ride. I won't willpower it.
They're not well liked by their own clan. Mostly because their
Alan
clan,
and Horatio.
both of them, they are both Ventru.
Oh.
They're not well liked by their own clan,
Right.
mostly because the Ventru want the power for themselves. They also don't like them because Alan and Horatio are too good of a member of their clan. That is to say that they are too Ventru. Manipulative, controlling, backstabbing, power hungry. They are the best of their clan, which makes their clan not like them. But when it comes to the other clans, they don't want the two of them to become seneschal, either one of them. But they will accept it if they do. A lot of the clans are not willing to fight against them. The exception, and there are 2. The first one are the Hecata, who do not care for them. They know that they can't kick them out of the city, but that doesn't mean the Hecata want to deal with either of them. They're too arrogant, too prideful. No deals can be made, no advantages can be done. The second are the Nosferatu. They do not like these 2 candidates, not one bit. Now, that's not to say that any of their clan has ambitions to become seneschal. They would just prefer it not be either of these 2 men.
Very interesting.
The rest of the clans may not like them, but they will accept them. So they don't have the popular vote, but they have the fear vote.
I see.
As you observe that, and you realize that Gabriel has waved away the other 2 people he's speaking with, and he stands alone, overlooking Elysium, drink in hand.
Aaron will take a drink from their glass to sate the hunger that had just burnt while they were trying to listen in.
Take 1.
And they will move over to Gabriel and they'll begin speaking. Good evening, Gabriel.
Ah, the young Tamir. Good evening.
I have a request of your clan. Not of your clan as a whole, but yet of the powers you are permitted.
I am listening.
The hair, as I have it right now, slicked back and pushed. Ideally, I do not wish to do it every day. Would it be possible to do a sort of fleshcraft to make it something a bit more permanent?
Yes. But it will hurt.
Oh, a moment of pain is something I'm willing to sacrifice.
You wish for this to happen now?
No, not now. It could happen in future. I would hate to take up your Elysium time, as Elysium is quite important for a number of these kindred.
I have accomplished my business. We need only step out to avoid breaking any rules, and it would take but a moment of pain. You see, The kindred body is not conducive to change. Altering it in any way, the pain is rather mental than physical sometimes.
I see.
It would be a simple,
I think I'm.
a trivial ask.
Anything in particular you'd wish done? If it's something trivial, I could probably get it done before the end of the night.
Not yet, but every now and then I require competent messenger. Perhaps I might ask you to deliver something for me. But not tonight.
Gotcha.
If you would follow me.
Sure, if you're free. And then Aaron will follow. With they are wearing their stoic face as hard as they can and are going with the flow of being serious.
The rest of you see Aaron leave with a individual you've never seen before. Well dressed. A little disconcerting to look at. When they leave, you will realize that they leave the boundaries of Elysium, where powers are fair game. If none of you do anything, this won't cause you any damage, but it will hurt like a bitch. It's like someone is scalping you and then sewing another one on you. It hurts. It is unnatural. But once you hold that in, he makes the change. Nothing is different other than your hair is swept back very neatly and very tightly. This can be undone at your will by treating it like aggravated damage to heal. But until you do, this is permanent. So it is your choice whether you heal it or not. At some point, if you don't choose to heal it, this could take decades. But it'll become truly permanent if you choose not to heal it at some point when your body fully accepts the change. But you have decades to decide that. You will be told all of these terms in detail. But it is as you did, and he cleans the blood from your hair because he finds it messy.
Yeah.
It is done.
Apologies about the blood. I didn't have any pomade.
Now you will not need one. If I require your services, I will most likely ask you to deliver a message for me. I do not get out most nights. I will contact you through your club.
Thank you very much. Now, I've accomplished some of my work as well. Do you wish to talk about anything?
At the moment... And he looks back inside as the two of you are walking back into Elysium. The rest of you see... You saw Aaron's hair kind of messy with the blood. Now it's perfectly tidied up. And you don't know who he went with, but he did something. When you walk back in, he looks around. The seneschal missing is concerning.
Missing? That is news to me, at least, that it's specifically missing.
The reason for it...
The prince said it.
The reason for it is unknown. But the fact remains that he is not at his post. And now power needs filling.
What's the likelihood that it's an inside job? Aaron will say with a slight, they'll be a bit more hushed.
I doubt. The prince found his seneschal to be one of the most loyal and competent. He replaced Alan's sovereign for that position some years ago. And now Mr. Sovereign wishes to reclaim his seat. An unsavory outcome.
Am I reading this right? That he is sort of tongue-in-cheek saying that Alan Sovereign might
Is a slimy
have been-
piece of shit.
Okay.
That's how
And
that's how
is
his
not-
expression
he's not-
reads.
Okay, he's not illicitly saying that Alan might be the one responsible for the current.
Oh no,
Senechal
that's not what he's
disappearance.
suggesting. He's just suggesting that
Okay.
Alan Sovereign is a slimy piece of shit that he doesn't want to see in power again. But he does
see.
not think either of them resulted in the Seneschal going missing, because the prince would not have allowed it.
I see.
No one is going to cross the prince in that way. It's too much of a risk. That's his opinion.
Does Aaron have any background as to why a vampire might go missing randomly? I'm thinking particularly of a word that starts with B. If that has anything to do with it.
Roll your intelligence and academics. You do not get the benefit of your library because you're not there.
Okay.
5.
I should
Okay.
have. That's fine. That works.
Beckoning is a thing that happens to elders. However, Chicago has become a bit of an anomaly. There are so many elders here that have not been affected, whereas other Camarilla cities have fallen to it and lost their elders. It could be, but it's a little far-fetched. All the elders are not affected by it, and just this one guy is a bit too hard to believe. Especially since you've been told that this Seneschal has been trusted by the prince. That must mean his competence above all the other elders in the city. That has a lot of confidence. The prince wouldn't put that in someone who would be so easily beckoned. The more you think about, the less likely it seems that is the cause.
I see.
Unless there was
Interesting.
outside influence, but there's no way to know that with the information you have right now.
No. And I forgot the name of the previous Seneschal. What was his name?
You guys never got it.
Oh.
You met him, you dealt with him, he has threatened you, but no one has ever told you his name.
I wonder what would happen if our missing Seneschal showed back up again.
It would cause quite the stir. But he would have to earn his position once more. The prince
I
is
see.
not in the habit of rewarding failure. And he would consider this a great failure.
So the man's as good as dead.
Unless, of course, he has been sent away by the prince. Like I said, details are not clear as to why he is
see.
missing. All we know is that he is.
Is there even an investigation on the old Seneschal?
If there is, I am not a part of it. I imagine if there was, the sheriff is assembling his own task force.
A missing elder. I don't know. That's concerning, is it not? When's the last time something like that has happened?
Not in
In
Chicago.
Chicago.
However, you shouldn't concern yourself with such trivial matters. What you should concern yourself with is who replaces him. It
You're
may
right.
affect how this city operates, depending on who has the ear of the prince.
And your vote is certainly not on Alan.
I would rather see him crucified. Literally.
Is this a hatred of your clan or personal? I see.
Personal issues with an unsavory man. Horatio Ballard is no better, but at least I have no personal gripes with him.
But of course.
He kind of toasts his glass and says, "A pleasant evening. But there is something I must
Yes.
attend to now."
You as well, Gabriel. Thank you for having me.
You'll nod. You get into Elysium. He fully leaves, exiting the party. Has everyone done what they want to do in this party?
Yep.
Then you all leave in the same pairs, I assume?
Yeah.
Is there a conversation? Well, besides the two on the motorcycle, because that's hell for a conversation.
Wait, no, we didn't take the motorcycle. We didn't
No, they
take it.
didn't, because Renee's
My hair.
Yeah.
They took
Okay,
Yeah, there's
then
the other
any
car.
conversation has a group.
So in the it's a Corvette, right? Yeah. Right?
Stingray.
You have a Corvette Stingray for you.
Yes,
Forge
yes,
might
okay,
close for a little bit. I just need to adjust something, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so in the Corvette, I assume that Aaron is driving with Ash again.
Yes.
She will say, "So, how did the meeting go? I see that you're not dead. So that's good."
No, I'm not dead. At least dead in the sense that no longer animated, yes.
Yes.
No, I think it went well. I was honest with her. She's quite powerful, and I don't imagine lying to someone of that ilk would do me any better than just telling the truth. I believe they'll have an answer for me tomorrow night.
Just be careful with her.
Oh, did you hear something? I'm kind of curious. All the eyes on me. I wonder what was talked about.
So I spoke to Junk. He has apparently spent some time in New York, and I don't think he knows her personally, but just you could definitely learn a lot from her. Just don't try and be too much like her.
I don't aim to be a Tremere in the typical sense, no. As far as I'm concerned, pardon my French, they could all get fucked.
Good. I would hate to see you lose yourself to try and in the aims to get more power. I think you can do both.
I think I see what you're getting at. I value your opinion.
Thank you. And watch out for that shadow of hers.
Yes, she was. I don't aim to upset them.
Yeah,
I'm going to
apparently
really try.
Apparently she's only 6 and has flipped New York on its head almost single-handedly. So she is one
Interesting.
to watch out for.
I ought to see if I have a book about New York.
But who knows how recent this was if she's only 6. So
Nah,
we don't know if anything's written about.
6 years ago maximum, I imagine.
Yes. It's probably more recent than that.
I've no doubt.
Oh, what Junk would have told you is that she's 6 years old right now. She did all of that as a fledgling, no older than you.
Okay.
Not that many months older than you are right now.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I don't. So
I have played the games.
Also, you guys
I'm
can
so
go back into
excited.
Forge.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
But
cool.
anyway, yeah, she is, yeah, maybe just be very, very courteous and careful what you say around her in the nicest way possible.
yes, I think I've learned my lesson about talking too much with the prince.
Good. I'm glad. I
But
like
still-
her hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you. What?
Got the blood out of it. Is it?
Well, I didn't have any pomade. I had to make do with showing what I wanted to a Samitsi.
So that's permanent?
Should be, unless I wish it not.
Renee's gonna be so happy.
You think?
Yeah. She's gonna be really happy.
That's a good side effect, I imagine.
Yeah.
Still, what emotion does it give?
Your hair.
You look at it. Yes, you look at it. You see me now. What do you think? Ignore how I was in past. Temporarily.
It's kind of giving. It's like kind of giving Jason Bateman, but like with a ponytail.
In other words, he's looking like a premier.
I
Like a little bit.
see.
Definitely
good.
look more. I mean, honestly, you kind of look like the sort of like what you would think of when you think of like vampires. It's very like True Blood, like fancy but kind of androgynous wear, and look very like moody and kind of expensive.
That's good. That's good. That's sort of what I was going for.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I don't wish to play the face wholly, but, it makes people more comfortable to see someone that looks similar to them instead of someone that sticks out.
Yeah, and it just looks like you care, like you take care in yourself and how you like present yourself to the world, which I know is not like super important to you, but yeah.
Little do they know I have the same exact outfit in 3 pairs at home.
Are you gonna be like a cartoon character where you wear the same outfit every single day now?
Most days, I imagine. Maybe I'll change up the turtleneck every now and then. Maybe the jacket, I'll unbutton it or change a button every now and then.
Unbutton it. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Change.
Still, appearances are important. I see it now.
They are. It's a vain world that we live in, unfortunately.
I had to look the part, as much as I don't wish it. Still, it sounds like you have a good time, or you had a good time. At least as good of a time as you can in some place with a whole bunch of bloodthirsty beasts.
Yeah. This is about 50-50. Oh, I have a thing that I have to tell everyone when we get back. So
Oh,
much information just happened. Yeah, we may have a tenant. Our domain.
huh.
Possible tenant.
Did Aaron catch it all seeing Lance? Or is
Probably
that
not. You
entirely
had to
during
talk to
Nestor's reading?
Sturbridge. And
Yeah,
this is
I-
not the kind
I-
of person you want to break eye contact with.
Yeah, no way. A tenant.
Yeah.
I'll to
Potentially.
save you from having to repeat it. I'll let you speak it when we get there. Still,
And Renee and Cecil.
Hey,
Anything
Renee.
said between two?
You reckon steel or like average rope would be better to, for strength?
Regarding what?
Like, let's say holding weight, a regular rope, whatever it's made out of, like rope, compared to like a steel wire, like, because I think the steel wire's not going to hold much, but it's going to be stronger. But then the rope is it's a good old rope, innit? Like,
I'm still not really sure where you're going with that, but I mean, try both of them, find out.
sorry, yeah, I need to specify. Okay, so I'm trying to get close to killing myself. But what I want to do is I want to experiment. I have the gun, obviously, but the ropes also work. I don't want to stake myself. That's
no,
stupid.
it's not okay. Why?
Fucking bored. It makes me. It's exciting, isn't it? Like, remember back when I, obviously back when I beat up Aaron, it wasn't that nice for me. But we're finding Methuselah, and we had a chance of dying, and shit could have failed. Like the Nosferatu, we could have fucked up so many chances, and during those moments, that felt amazing, like alive. And I think I should have appreciated more back then, but I don't. I didn't. So.
Trying to kill yourself is the best way to do that.
I'm pretty certain. Like, it's 50-50. Like, if I kill myself, great. I don't have to live anymore. Like, I don't have to listen to Aaron anymore. I don't have to deal with the drug stuff also does suck. Like, I'd be leaving you guys alone, but I mean, Ash wouldn't miss me. Aaron wouldn't really miss me. I don't know. It seems like a net positive. I don't know why. I'm not going to obviously kill myself. I think it's a low chance, but like, I think if I do accidentally somehow kill myself, I think that wouldn't be too bad.
I think it would be, because I would miss you.
You'd miss me?
Yeah.
Like, actually?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll have to rethink the...
Yeah, you should rethink it. That is a crazy thought.
Well, excuse me, we have like 200, 300, 500, how many years we're going to live, and I'm going to probably at least try and kill myself at least once in that time period. I think we all will. Like, maybe not you, definitely the others, but I don't know. It's just, when you have immortal life, you start thinking, when the option of killing yourself is now gone, like, just kind of have to deal with it.
I mean, have you talked to Alice about it? See what stuff that she does to cure boredom?
Maybe, like, I don't know, treat her like my counselor, so I'll bring it up, like, when we do, like, another marriage trap or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I love you. Anyway, let's
Okay.
keep on going. Let's keep on going. I have some. We need to probably talk to the rest of the coterie about what happened at the Elysium.
Okay. That was some conversation. You
It's
guys,
definitely a conversation of all time.
as Ash warns about Sturbridge's shadow, when you guys get into the parking lot, she is there. You did not see her leave the Elysium. She was still there, and yet she beat you to your own haven. Even knows where your haven is, not that that's a surprise. But she has not broken any rules, given she is presenting herself to the people who own it. She does have a cigarette, except she's not smoking, it's just lit up. She burns it out and throws it on a proper bin to the side and walks up to the four of you, particularly to Aaron. I come with a message. Miss Sturbridge accepts. We'll hear from her soon. Via myself. She expects that her messenger, me, will be welcome to arrive here at any point to deliver a message to you. Would you like to send anything to her?
Just my thanks.
Very well. She just nods at all of you in acknowledgement that this is your haven. Shows the proper respect. She leaves, and it's a strange feeling because visually nothing changes, but you all feel like the darkness of this parking lot just calms down a little bit when she leaves. Like it gets slightly less darker.
Fair warning, that is someone you should not upset.
Are you gonna take
For
your own
those.
advice?
Yes, I only take my own advice.
That
Aaron
makes
is
so
gonna,
much sense.
Aaron's gonna say with a slight smirk.
Oh my god, it all makes fucking sense now. Let's just go back to the fucking... Let's just go back home.
I'm joking.
You head back to the
God,
haven.
Aaron cracked a joke.
I believe Ash has something to tell all of you.
Yes. Coterie meeting, everyone. So at Elysium, I was approached by a Malkavian named Lance from California. He's wondering if he could live in our domain. Not in our haven or anything like that, but he is looking for a place and is wondering if he can live in our block, essentially. Don't really know him. He made the stupid mistake of using an obfuscate ability at Elysium. Had to get told not to do that. It was strange, but I don't know, he seems...
How old is he? Did he declare it?
Did he declare it? I don't remember him.
Couple of decades as what
Yeah.
based on what he said, not him declaring it, but based on
Okay.
how he talked about himself, a couple of decades.
Yeah. Maybe a couple of decades.
Why don't we meet him before we decide? All of us.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I am extremely suspicious. How does a kindred of potentially a couple of decades experience make such a mistake as to show a power during Elysium?
Well, I mean, he's a Malkavian.
Hmm.
Sometimes, like think about
Perhaps.
Walter. Like a nervous little guy. I don't know. Sometimes you make mistakes.
They're not like physically strong, pretty weak, right?
I don't know. I don't want to assume that, but he seemed very nervous. He does not really like to be in crowds, and sometimes when the web sort of comes through, you make some mistakes and you forget where you are. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in a couple decades.
Well, I think especially just talk to him, figure things out. I can find out how physically strong he is, and
Are you going to try and fight him?
so yeah, we can just continue with that plan and just move on.
Please
Like-
don't try and fight him, Cecil, unless he wants to.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Find
believe
him, ask
his
for-
worth, if he has any, is not going to be something physical.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're not the strongest.
I'm definitely curious on his history. Moving cross country, I imagine, takes a lot
Yeah.
for
Aaron,
kindred
do you
like
think
us.
you can find information on him?
Nothing specific to him, but I could definitely find information on what it would be like to travel from California to Chicago, because I imagine that's no easy feat. This individual is not telling us the whole story.
Wait, they went from California to Chicago?
So he
That's
claims.
fucking stupid. Oh my god. Why would you move from a place like California to Chicago?
Do you know what's going on in California?
Probably
the
not.
kindred?
Probably not as bad as Chicago. Maybe, I don't know.
The
It's very anarch.
anarchs took over.
Mhm.
Like
Really?
the Camarilla is not. Yeah, they're. He. It wasn't his choice to leave. He like ran away from there because it was bad news.
Mhm.
Why did he have to flee from someone?
No,
That's partially what I'm curious about.
It seems like the area that he was in, at least, I think he said he was from LA, is basically the Camarilla got chased out of there, from what I gathered.
Well, we can find out the
I
answers
mean, we
to that.
can ask.
Yeah, we can ask.
But why not go to Vegas? I hear they're getting their feet on the ground again. At least from what I've read, but who knows? I might be outdated.
He doesn't seem like a party guy. Vegas doesn't seem like his scene.
He seems more fit for Canada. I'll just say it.
You don't even know him,
From what I fucking heard, apparently I know much
which
more.
is nothing.
He's a
Make it work.
Malkavian. He's weak. He's in our domain. Let's go find out more by fucking talking to him.
Cecil, you make an excellent point. I wonder what Canadian kindred society is like.
I'm assuming Ash sends a message because you got his burner.
Yes.
You want to do it tonight?
Yes, I do.
You still have like 6 hours in the evening.
Oh, we still have 6 hours? Yes.
Yeah,
Then yes.
We could
midnight
be too.
closes to Elysium.
We could
While
be
you're
in-
sending the message, you will realize that there is a string in the web that kind of laughed when Aaron asked how a kindred can make a simple mistake. That there's a string in the web that kind of laughs that they're the ones asking that of all of you. How could someone make such a simple mistake?
Look, man.
There's a string in the
Look,
web
man,
that
the
laughs
age gap.
as they said
That's
that.
what-
The age gap.
You-
The age gap.
You don't hear
Decades-
it. You don't hear
decades-
it.
You don't hear
Decades or
anything,
some
but
month.
there's someone that just
Yeah,
there's someone in this web that just laughs at that.
Me Cap
Oh.
is pissed.
Ash giggles like.
Yeah, you know, Aaron's fucking up badly when the Malkavians have their own laugh track for him.
Dude,
That is
I'm a-
exactly
I'm a-
what Ash hears. A laugh track
Oh my
in the
God.
middle of this conversation.
A Malkavian type of insanity that's literally it's you just think you're in a sitcom.
He
And it's just oh my god.
Lance
Start
responds.
hearing Seinfeld bass music.
Lance responds, and he will arrive there this evening in an hour.
Okay.
Would any of you do anything within that hour before he arrives? Dan has once again trashed your place.
I talked to a cleaner, and we now have a cleaner called Parker, kind of in talks with. So, if any of you all, if no one in particular fucks up again, and you need like help with a masquerade breach, then
I thought
Oh, that kind of cleaner.
I thought Rick was quite good at cleaning.
no, he actually has a mop, and he like cleans floors and stuff. He's really cool. Yeah, we should send him into a nightclub to really clean the bar as well. Yeah, of course he's a fucking okay. Yeah, and also he's good muscle as well. So
Okay.
There's a lot of big emotions coming out from over there.
the Bruja showing emotions. Oh my god,
What a
is the Tremere going to be a cunt?
What a shock. I don't aim to needle you particularly. I quite like my chest being full.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm not going to annoy you as best as I can.
Your
Okay.
blood is telling you, Cecil, that he's doing a pretty poor job of that.
You know what?
It liked
I'd
him
rate your
better with the
performance-
hole in his chest.
I rate your performance pretty shit. You should probably just steer clear of whatever you're trying to do right now.
Does Cecil have different types of ropes on him? Like, does he just have like a grocery bag with filled with like different ropes or like Menards?
Did you buy ropes on the way here?
Yes.
I don't think
but
Renee
that
would have
was-
left.
Then you did not.
No. He bought them on the way there, but didn't tell Renee. Just basically bought them even before the Elysium and just had them like in the boot.
We just took a pit stop to Menards.
So you have a bag of odd rope and steel
Yeah.
cables and a bungee cord.
Sure.
Cecil, before I leave you alone, I am wondering why you have industrial steel cable, a bungee cord, a jump rope, and some hemp rope.
I was going to explain to Renee. So basically, my plan was to try killing myself, and the thing was is that like Renee convinced me out of it, so don't worry about it now. But basically, my idea was to try and kill myself to bring some excitement out. You know, on the verge of death, back when we were fighting shit, and the Thin Blood's like the excitement. And so I was like, I'm going to try hang myself in different ways. See, and then there's also the gun thing as well. It's just a big. It's no. Don't worry about it.
So are you going to return those?
I mean, they might become
I
useful
feel
at some
like
point.
I feel like I've learned something about you that I wish I didn't.
What's that?
I didn't expect to learn your fetish in this sort of light or in this sort of meeting, but
Aaron.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Up.
I have nothing against it, but still,
No.
those will be useful.
No, really. Speak up, pretty boy. What are you really fucking insisting on that, huh? What fetish do you think I have, huh?
Oh, I have nothing against it.
Oh, hey,
Cecil?
Lance is here. Let's go.
Cecil?
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Resist frenzy, reduce 2 dice for your bane.
Great job, Aaron.
No.
I just wanted to be funny. I just thought it'd be a funny scene.
Give me a second. I'm moving up back forward.
And Aaron doesn't know that Cecil hates them.
No, this is Aaron's like attempt at like trying to I don't know, trying to be friendly with each other.
Let me just double check something.
I did the -2. I don't know if there's
Oh,
another -2
and
in
the
chat,
frenzy.
but
No, there's no -2, but that is with the -2, I believe. Oh, you already applied the -2. Okay. If he does not leave your sight right now, that fist is going through his heart, and he will die tonight. And you know that. You are keeping the beast at bay because you have been told time and time again that the coterie needs to work together. You are holding it in despite every inch of your body wanting to rip his heart out and eat it as he turns to ashes. But you are stopping yourself. Aaron, you can see the demonic look in his eyes that he is going to kill you right where you stand if you say another fucking word. He will murder you if you do not leave right now. And not any one of these two is going to be able to physically stop him from doing it. He will end you. You are dead if you do not leave right now.
Aaron will silently stand up and go.
When he is out of sight, Cecil's blood finally calms down. You cannot bear to see that little shit again. Not tonight.
Ash, what the fuck do you want me to do?
I was just trying to make a joke.
No, yeah, when I try and tell him I want to kill myself, and he's like, oh, what's that, your fetish? Yeah, that's really fucking funny. I found that really fucking funny. Can you tell? I'm smiling.
You said it
really
so
fucking funny.
nonchalantly that you were going to kill yourself. It wasn't even that you said that you're suicidal. You said that you wanted to do it to feel
But
something.
even regardless, they kind of know beforehand that they shouldn't really try that shit with me.
No.
What are they gonna...
I know. I can't explain it.
Ash,
Like, but remember what we talked about? It's like,
Ash,
like,
the web is ringing
Uh-huh.
with concern. Well, for you it's gonna be concern. For them, it's curiosity. If Aaron can't even get Cecil right, how the hell is he going to survive Miss Sturbridge?
okay.
There's curiosity in the web right now to see how long they're going to live.
Okay.
Cecil's an open book.
2 seconds.
Oh, when are you telling me to shush?
I'm not telling you to shush. I'm telling them to shush.
What, is the web telling you like the 5 things I can see, 4 things I can touch?
No.
Like...
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna. That you don't need to know what they're saying. But anyway, remember what we talked about? It's like just like gotta.
Ash, you don't need to talk to me like I'm a fucking child. Okay? I know
I'm
what we
just
talked
trying to be
about.
calming because
Yeah.
you're upset.
And trying to talk to me like that doesn't really help. But what I'm
Okay.
trying to say is if you just all let me fucking speak.
Okay.
They can't. What, you expect them to joke like that to me, what, constantly? And what? It's only been like a couple of months, maybe. What, it's going to be in like the next few years, whether 100 years. Not thinking that far ahead in the future, but what do you expect me to do next time when Aaron eventually, because I know they're not going to learn from this, they're going to do the same shit again. And what do you want me to do? Because I don't think I can resist it next time.
You two are
You don't
painfully
think that you
aware.
can, or-
You two are painfully aware that he is as much a slave to his curse as the two of you are to yours. The problem is that his curse relates to anger and riding it. His anger will always be multiplied and amplified, and it seems that Aaron still triggers that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I'm sorry. I forget sometimes that you literally can't like control your anger. Not really your fault.
It's fine. We're both addicts. We know what it's like to just lose all sense of thoughts and logic just for a hit. So
Yeah.
if I see another fucking Adam Sandler movie on that shelf, I think I may just end it all. But let's
Weren't
just
you
take.
the one that rented Click?
It's the only good one I like. It's the only one that doesn't piss me off. But
There
think
are
we
so
should-
many other movies that don't involve Adam Sandler, though.
I know, like, but then there's like the murder mystery one, which is pretty shit, and there's like, oh my god, Pixels. Do you know Pixels?
Yeah, but like, here's the thing: why do we keep getting Adam Sandler movies? There are literally so many other movies that exist.
As you
in the
ask
world.
that, Dan tosses a copy of a DVD of 50 First Dates. Just to piss off
Oh,
Cecil.
I actually like that one.
Okay,
That's a good one.
that one's okay.
Alright, I hit
Um,
all the others. I will burn them. So you don't have to see
Yeah.
them again.
And then Hotel Transylvania
should-
gets kicked out of the shelf.
I think we should just. I think we should head off and do that job now. I think we should talk to our new neighbor.
Well, he's coming here.
He's
Yes.
here now. You get a message
Oh.
from Rick.
Here. He's here.
Great.
So,
Can Aaron come out of their room now?
Probably. You should be fine as long as there are others there and they don't speak to you directly. Yeah. You guys head up.
Oh.
VIP room
and-
once more. Or do you bring him down? Your call.
Now we go up there.
VIP room.
VIP room. Okay. You see him very nervously sit down and offer a handshake to anyone who will take it. Are any of you taking it? Besides Ash?
Handshake.
Cecil will take the handshake, but also squeeze a tiny bit just to show a little bit of strength.
He is deceptively strong. Not as strong as you, but it's a handshake you can respect.
Okay.
Then he sits down. You called for me.
Yes, I let my coterie know about what you asked during Elysium, and they wanted to meet you before making a decision.
Yes, of course. Here I am.
Yep.
His foot is
tell us
constantly
your
tapping.
success.
Oh, you go.
What did you say, Renee?
Why do you choose us?
I moved in recently and had heard that you were new fledglings of the city, and maybe that as fledglings you would have use for someone slightly older that would be in your debt and could help out with your haven if you asked me to. I have a very unique ability to see a god's eye view of a city block. And I could observe things for you if you needed it.
Okay, but I also see it the other way of instead of us benefiting from it, you use us instead. Because like you said, you're older than us, we're fledglings. You probably know something we don't.
That is a fair assessment, but you can consider that I, by the rules of the Camarilla, am not allowed to do anything if I subject myself to your, is it patronage? To your domain to stay here. Now, politically speaking, while I am older than you, you are the ones from this city, and I have no allies to speak of. So the risk of my manipulation of your group is rather low in my estimation. At least that is how I thought about it when I approached your coterie mate. And he looks at Ash.
Why do you have no allies?
I'm
do you
not
have any
from the
enemies?
city. I suppose the Anarchs of Los Angeles would count as my enemy, but I don't perceive them leaving their city. They fought so hard to stay there.
Why?
Did you sell them out?
No, I've always been Camarilla. I transferred from San Diego to Los Angeles with the prince, joined his entire army, and the prince had some hunter problems, and the Anarchs won their city, and there was no place for Camarilla there, so I left.
Are you willing to accept that if we catch you doing anything that doesn't benefit us or is actually against us, then we will not hesitate in pretty much killing you?
I would expect that you would stake me and deliver that to the prince, because of the right of destruction rules that I assume is global amongst the Camarilla. But yes, I would assume that if I did anything to upset any of you, that there would be consequences to that.
Good. That's all I have to ask.
Is there anything in your day-to-day that we need to be concerned of?
Not particularly, and I'm not too different from the common kindred. I will feed every now and then, hence I need a home and a place to feed in. I keep to myself most days. I like to read and people watch. Not in a stalkery, just observing how humans live their day-to-day lives reminds me of my own. And I've been a kindred for longer than I've been alive now, for a few years, so I kind of miss being like that every now and then. So you might find me in the odd park, just watching people enjoy their lives. Oh, I can wake up an hour before sunrise. No, I can stay up an hour after sunrise, and I can wake up an hour before sunset if there's anything you need done in the morning that doesn't involve me walking into the sun.
This whole conversation, Aaron has been sort of like listening for like any lies or anywhere. Like, obviously I can tell he's nervous, but Aaron is pretty skeptical on him
It's
still.
an insight.
And so just want to see if I can catch anything.
Anyone's
I've
allowed
been
to do
inactive for
that
30
too.
minutes. Yeah, I think y'all should. Wits and insight as well, just in case I fudge it.
Like we
Watch
usually do.
the hunger.
Just in case my dice really hate me. Yeah.
Would this count as empathy?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
3,
You read an emotion.
4.
It's insight. Where the heck is
I got all
insight?
of them.
Yes.
2, you did well.
Let's see how I do.
And that's
Horrible.
why I said don't.
And there it is.
Renee,
Let's go. I love that.
you can willpower if you want to avoid the bestial failure. 3 is the minimum for this.
Oh, the minimum?
Yes,
Holy mackerel.
because reading a Malkavian is not an easy feat. There's your free.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Renee and Ash, for 2 of you, look at him. He's being honest with what he says. He's being honest that he has no intention of causing any harm. And he probably doesn't bring any harm. And he could be useful. Subjected to your rule, because it's your domain. However, if for whatever reason you lose any of his status that you have, if you lose control of the domain or anything, basically he will only back you for as long as he can stay alive backing you. If backing you means that if you ever decide to go against the prince, or you're going to do something that's against the Camarilla, he will not back you. Basically, he will back you for as long as you are with the Camarilla. But he is a loyal Camarilla person. He is a loyal kindred to the prince and his rules. That is the same thing that Aaron will see with a little bit of effort. You cannot trust him with any moves that goes against anyone in power. He is loyal to the Camarilla. Unless it is coming from the prince, he will not back you in anything that involves anyone in power.
I have no further questions. I think he's fine to stay.
Is anyone gonna ask him about his little stunt at Elysium?
I don't know about it.
Oh, you were told by Ash that he did a
Oh, yeah,
power.
I couldn't remember if she mentioned that to all of us. Or...
Oh.
She did.
Now
to you
that I'm
as a
thinking
group.
about it.
Okay, so you're not gonna pull any more Elysium shit where you almost break.
Oh. Sorry. My apologies for that. Prince Vannevar had different rules in his Elysium, and they apparently did not translate to yours, and I was not educated on the specifics of your Elysium. It will not happen again. I have been given a list of rules to follow, and I have studied them extensively.
Okay, what is the thing you did specifically? Like,
Oh, I
What is
was demonstrating to Miss Hargrave that I can assume anyone's face. If you
Including
ever
us.
needed that. Face, yes. Demeanor, slightly. I'm a very good actor when I need to be. But I obviously don't know what you know. Would you like me to demonstrate? Is it safe to do so in your area?
No. I'm just asking, what size is your what size do you wear?
41 large.
So, okay, yeah, that fits.
Well, though my clothes and everything else can change pretty easily.
Oh, okay, yeah. No worries, mate. You're good.
But yes, I can
So what do you...
assume anyone's face for any purpose you might need me to do so. Like I said, Elysium is different in every city. Prince Vanifar had different rules and was more relaxed with certain parlor trick powers. I did not realize that was not the case here, but it will not happen again. Can I move in? There's a lovely hole in the wall apartment 3 blocks from here that I could take.
I vote yay.
I vote yay.
Sure.
Renee,
Renee?
what do you wish?
Well, it's not like my vote will matter, so sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, we didn't say majority rules are like it has to be unanimous. We didn't really
No.
discuss that.
And plus, it would be useful to know what you
Well,
have to think. I value your opinion.
If I may say, it would be more beneficial to me if it was unanimous. I would not like to stay in a domain where even one of you is not welcoming of me. So if you would prefer I not stay here, then I would have no qualms with that.
Remember, that can all change if you do the wrong shit, so be careful.
Yes, but it can also change if he looks at Renee, you are not welcoming of me here anyway, and I may find a different place to live.
You're welcome.
Very well. I shall move into the small apartment 3 blocks from here and make it a haven. Thank you.
If you need anything from us, feel free to ask. Same way as if we need anything from you, we will ask.
Very well. We will leave. Now, night's getting old. It's almost sunrise. You will need to sleep. So, return to your havens. Go to your beds. Let your bodies die. Make a rouse check to wake up. All of you.
Sorry, before could
Yes, go on.
I have talked to Renee before we went to sleep?
I don't think she'll let you.
Mm-hmm.
Door slams
You have time
politely.
for a conversation. But if Renee doesn't want to speak, I mean, you'd have to be a little more forceful or you'd have to accept it. That's your choice.
Yeah, I think I wait until like everyone is like in their rooms and I'll knock on Renee's door. Renee, can I just please talk to you? It's actually genuinely important.
Do you have good news?
I actually don't. I actually have
Okay, then come back later.
shitty news.
That I do not
You're
want to
gonna-
hear that.
You are really going to want to hear this, Renee. Because it does actually have to do directly with you.
Dan unlocks the door
Damn it,
to
Dan!
piss off Renee. So if Ash would like to breach that boundary, you can now. You hear the click.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Look, I know you don't want to talk to me, and I completely get that. I would not be bringing this up if it wasn't 100% like very, very important and actually have to do with your own safety and well-being.
Is it going to be a long talk or something short?
It might be longer.
Then talk to me tomorrow.
Okay.
Make a rouse check to wake up, Ash. So all of you get hunger when you wake up the next evening. But before we do that, Ash, I would like you to roll a premonition. Ignore the hunger that comes from that one, but keep the hunger that you have now.
Okay.
1. Okay.
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna use willpower.
I will ask, do you want to?
Oh shit. Oh no, the last time I did this it was bad. No, I'll let it go.
Okay. It could be good too, but you will receive a vision.
No, but the last time you asked it was
Yes.
real bad.
But that was one time. You don't have enough sample size to determine if it's always bad. But you can choose to let.
Use it.
I hope it's going to be bad.
I wasn't saying it would be good. I'm just asking if you'd like to take that chance or not.
Got tricked into using it and then it ends up being something bad.
You don't have to.
This is what happened the last time, and it was bad.
Look,
but
the only thing you get from more successes is a clearer vision. One success gives you a vision, it's just very vague. So
if it's bad, it's gonna be bad regardless.
yeah, good or bad news. The only thing is that how clear it is to you.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm rolling it.
2.
Okay, well.
Okay. There are 6 plus 2s now. Okay. As you awaken for the evening, it happens when you get up. Or right the second before you get up. You will see a vision of flames. And a portrait burning. You don't see the face on the portrait. But it's like a museum on fire. And a particular portrait is burning apart. Falling apart. Everything is being ruined and destroyed. And there are hands reaching out to you, or a hand reaching out to you for help, but you are too late as the fire consumes them. It is a museum, not necessarily of art, other than that one portrait. Everything else in this museum is a sculpture or something abstract, not a painting. Whatever this is, for the meantime, it is not Renee asking for your hand. But whatever this is, you're too late. On that, we will take our break. We will be back in 10 minutes to see what happens when these 4 awaken for the evening. So, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Cecil is Adam Sandler. Renee has good
Probably.
news. Continue.
Okay, that's a way to start back. Welcome back, everyone. So,
Oh my god.
picking up right where we left off, you guys awaken. You are all hungrier. The beast needs its fill. But there is also something else. When you all awaken, Rick sends a message that he left a letter on the table of your common area. It was left behind by someone he doesn't know who. It just got delivered. And it says, or he thinks it's for you, because who else is going to leave letters in 2025? That's the only message. It's sent to all of you. It's a letter in a black envelope. There's no name written on it. There's no sigil or insignia or anything. So when you all awaken, what's the first thing you do?
I want to open it.
Great.
Well, I imagine it's for all of us, if there's no specific name.
Take the letter, you open it, the four of you, I assume, are gathered around. The letter reads, Deadly Affairs Coterie. I have observed your ambitions and watched your movement through the night. If you'd like to further those ambitions and would like to be more than cockroaches in the night of the Camarilla, an opportunity may have presented itself to you. There is rumor of a budding movement, potentially anarch, in the northern ends of Chicago. Should you be able to nip this rumor at the bud and present something to the prince, or indeed allow another kindred to present and take ownership of this initiative, perhaps there may be a reward for you or that kindred. I hear the position of Seneschal is open, and while you are far too young to even be considered for said position, this may be a leg up for someone you would prefer to be in that position. That is the end of the letter. No signature or anything. It is written from what looks like a typewriter.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing this.
It would appear as if someone was listening to both either me or you, Renee, talking about the Seneschal.
Appears so. Which I do need to talk to you about that.
I do have a lot of information I got.
Oh.
Rash.
Still, this is, I think we strike if it's true.
Ash,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to say anything about that vision you literally just had, or anything to Renee in any capacity?
Yes, but I was gonna wait until the letter talking was over.
Cecil will grab the bag of ropes and go to his room.
Okay.
Don't.
No, you guys have fun. You guys talk and stuff. I'll be in here. Just.
Oh my god.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah. You'll know if it's. You know if it you will know if it fails. Don't worry. I need to.
You
I
mean
just
if
goes into
you
his room.
actually succeed?
Yeah. I don't care. I just wanna. And he goes to his room.
Aaron is being deathly quiet.
So-
That's just not good.
Will the three of you speak about anything? Oh, the letter does imply they're meeting tonight, this movement.
And a
Yeah,
location.
you're coming with me.
Yes, location and time, 11 p.m.
Would you like to go as well, Ash? We may even want to bring Cecil if it involves busting heads.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to go if I'm allowed.
I don't see why not.
Can I quickly recommend?
Look at Renee.
What was that, Cecil?
Can I just quickly assume that like the last part of the letter, like the meeting place? Can I quickly retcon that Cecil does agree to the meeting place thing? Just.
Oh yeah, you did say that you want to do it. So yeah.
Great. Okay. Cool. Now I'm in the room with the bags of ropes. Yeah. Great. Perfect.
The room where it happened.
So what do you guys talk about?
I also did have a vision last night, or this morning, or tonight.
Today.
Evening.
Today. It's so confusing sometimes. I saw a gallery, not so much paintings, a lot of sculptures, and it was on fire, and there was like an arm reaching out to me. I know that you're into art, Renee. I know that you're more of a painter, but do you know like a lot of the galleries around here or in Chicago? Maybe I could figure out where it was.
Not well.
Not well.
I was only able to get into one.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I don't.
if that vision is a vision of the future, I'd be careful being there. I would hate to see you in a museum that catches fire.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway, for the meeting, yes, I would like to go. I don't really know about so you two are trying to do something about the seneschal?
me and Renee are seeing if we can potentially not sway who gets placed within that position, but see if we can get it so they look at us as being helpful to their success.
Would it be beneficial to tell the person that you're backing about this meeting?
It could. It could.
If they stop it, then it might.
I believe I believe there's similar value in stopping it ourselves and then being the one to back them, having stopped it. But I think that's not a bad idea. Still, I did learn a number of things about both Alan Sovereign and Horatio. Both venture in nature, but they appear to be too good, is what I heard. They are extremely good at being a venture, that is, cutthroat, manipulative, power greedy, etc. So much so that their own clan really would rather they don't become seneschal, just as other clans are not so keen for them to become seneschal either, but of course they really can't fight such a thing.
I won't be backing up either of them.
Yes, the Hekata do not care for them. The Nosferatu don't care for them. None of them have ambition to fight, and it appears that Alan in particular has some personal grudges amongst some of our peers. But yes, it's all spurred from our missing seneschal. So
then who's your choice?
yes, that is what I was going to ask.
Portia, the owner of the Succubus Club.
Isn't that the Succubus Club? Does Aaron have any recognition about like the history of the Succubus Club in Chicago? If they had ever read.
It was founded and owned for the most part by a Methuselah named Helena. You would know her in history as Helen of Troy. Now, she has recently left the city and left it in the hands of the fledgling Portia. Of her blood, but not her direct child, meaning a descendant. Down the line. Portia is no more than 20 years old as a kindred, but she is extremely influential, very politically inclined, and one of the smartest toreadors in this city. Not a bad person to have owing you and being in the good graces of.
As history goes, Portia is a very applicable candidate, excuse me.
Unlike most of her clan, she has no problems working with any clan, even the Nosferatu.
With Portia in mind, did you choose her because of the same clan? Or do you believe that she is particularly useful?
A bit of both.
I'm not against it. Obviously, you wouldn't find me vouching for a Tremere to be in such position, nor would I believe a Tremere would ever make it to such position. In that sense, that a typical Seneschal would, at least. Still, Did you end up talking to her?
I did. She didn't oppose it, but she didn't directly say that she would want our help. She did mention how she is just a little too busy to be focused on the Seneschal, so I was going to try to help out.
Perhaps. How long do we have until a Seneschal is decided? Do we know like a concrete date?
I don't know. There is no vote or anything. It's the prince's whim. So you could have days, you could have years. Depends on who accomplishes what. All of that begins with showing something. Initiative, drive, control to the prince. The more you show him, the more likely he is to pick you. Which is why it starts, potentially, with this little anarch upstart, right? Or upstart movement.
We could present it to Portia. And say, we heard on the grapevine a letter. But still, this letter, it's... Why us? They said they desire, or not desire, they see our ambition, but I don't know. I'm a skeptic as always. I do think it's valid, though. At least valid enough to check out. Maybe we can bring Lance and have him scout the area.
Yeah, I can bring the letter to Portia and see what she thinks.
I think there's value in that. With Lucian as well, it would help you get into his good graces.
That is also the reason I chose a Toreador.
Renee, when you hear his name, I will tell you that there is a pull to go to your room. Just a subtle instinct of yours. Do you want to follow that instinct?
Once this conversation is over, I'm not just gonna dip, but I will.
I do, in a little bit, I do have something I want to ask specifically of you in private, Renee. It's not anything big, it's just a question I've been having since last night.
Okay.
I can leave if
Either or. Do you have anything to
probably
share?
check on.
Ash, when you hear Aaron say, "Get back in Lucian's good graces," you hear the subtle sound of a mirror break.
Still, I can talk later if you have more to share. If you have a private conversation with Renee as well, I can step out. I'll do a little bit of reading. Perhaps I want to see specifically if I can learn more about California or maybe even Canada.
You ready
So-
to have that talk, Renee?
There's still a pull to your room.
Sure. Just give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to my room.
I assume that you have a portrait or a picture of your friend because she is the last important person in your life. Yes?
Yes.
And it would be hidden? Or would it be just on a dresser?
Probably hidden.
The compulsion is to look at it. Do you follow?
Yeah.
You close your door and you find a picture of the two of you together right after your little stunt with her. Just a commemorative moment of freedom, celebrating that she is unshackled from a monster. And you have your very own premonition, which I will not make you roll for, because this
I'm
is
just
supposed to be
built
positive. You look at it and you remember the early days before the incident, and she would tell you about him, and you would tell her that this is not any way to live, and you would give her advice. You would watch out for your fellow woman. The thing is, the advice that you're giving her about how to handle or why she should leave this man, it almost in this premonition feels like you're telling it to yourself. You see the flags. They're there. You can see the writing on the wall a little clearer. And his vision is trying to wake you up to it. Whether you do or not is up to you. But it's like you, the human you, is trying to tell you. Take off those rose-tinted glasses. This isn't what you think it is. Maybe it never was. Maybe you don't even think that way. Maybe you're just scared. But that's how they control you. Fear, intimidation. That's not love or admiration. That's despicable. And your vision ends and you just see that picture of her. Remembering how messy it got because she wouldn't listen to your advice. It would have gone a lot smoother if she just listened. It was for the best, but it still could have been a little smoother.
No, it was worth it.
Well,
Alright,
you know,
well,
it took a lot of effort. It took a lot more effort than it would have.
Yeah. Instead of putting it away, I'm gonna keep the picture out. And then I'll go out. And I guess I'll talk to Ash.
So I did have another vision at Elysium. How well would you say you know Lucian?
Not that well.
Do you know how many childer he has?
No.
It seems that he has a knack for either embracing or adopting women And in the vision, I saw these women behind mirrors, and they were being kept on these tight silver leashes, and they were smiling, but behind the smile there was deep sadness, and I could see tears, like only up for a moment, and they would go back. I saw him talking to one of these women at Elysium. I spoke to her. Her name is Tanya, this Toreador who was adopted by him because her sire was killed, and the hold that he has over her, and I felt it also on the leader of the Red Devils. It wasn't like a dominate spell. It was that this person lived or died, whether or not who I believe it was Lucian was in his presence. Like it.
While Ash struggles to find the words, Renee, when you hear Tanya, you do recall Tanya's a sculptor. You mentioned something about the statue inside his haven during your 1-week training. It was made by an adoptive child of his named Tanya.
I guess I'm worried that he is going or is trying to do the same thing to you, and I mean, I know that none of us are really good, but he's a predator in every sense of the word. And I know that you're really mad at me, and I do deserve it, but I still genuinely care about you and your well-being, and I don't want you to turn into what he's made these women into.
Before you respond, I want the two of you to roll a shared premonition. Both of you roll that together. If you get hunger from it, ignore it and reduce the hunger.
Okay.
Here comes your positive plot twist. It may bring you back together.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
no hunger
use
for
a
Renee,
plus
that's 6.
2. I'm gonna use a +2 for it.
Okay, add 1 die for yourself.
Damn.
And
Yep.
4. Great.
Ah, not better than me, because I'm just built different.
Maybe it's the rumor that the two of you, your blood, are siblings, and therefore you are cousins. Maybe it's the rumor that you are connected somehow, or maybe it is just the two of you having a moment as women watching each other's backs, as the world could certainly use more of that. Whatever it is, the two of you have a shared vision where you are aware of each other, watching things unfold. And the vision is Lucian at the print. Everett is there. You don't hear what he says. He's not the topic here. You hear what Lucian says. He asks for 2 simple favors. 1 is the right to blood bond as he sees fit anyone of his childhood, adoptive or not, at his leisure. And 2, and more importantly, he reserves the right of destruction for any of his childhood. as he sees fit. The ultimate form of control, the ability to end your unlife at a whim without informing the prince. That is the favor that Ash took away from him. That was what Ash removed from his grasp. And that is what Everett also screwed him out of. And your shared vision ends. Now, on some level, you could say that this is Malkavian tricks. But you know, Renee, deep down, that was your blood, not hers. You might have shared it, but your blood is telling you something as much as hers is telling her. So what happens after you guys are relieved of the vision?
Did you just...
Renee's just gonna pause for a moment to think, and then just go over and hug Ash. Thank you.
Welcome. I'm sorry that it had to go down that way, but I'm really glad he didn't get that boon.
I can't stay mad at you, man. I supported your decision with the whole thing. It just has to come back to bite me, and you didn't tell me right away, and you did. It could have fixed a little bit of things, but...
I know, I'm sorry. I sometimes, like, when the visions come and then you start seeing red and it all just happens really quick and it's difficult to communicate, but I want to be better about that. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go find someone to feed off of.
Okay.
Thank you, Ash.
Is anyone else gonna feed before we get to the meeting of the Anarchs?
Yes.
If you're feeding your regular, just click the feeding roll, the little red box next to it. If there's a particular way you want to feed, that's up to you. Aaron, you can take out another blood bag if you wish.
Something.
Yep. Could I instead use this feeding roll for a time to get more bags?
Sure, you can take one out and then use the feeding roll to secure more bags in the future.
Okay.
Did that roll?
Why can't I change my hunger?
I don't think that rolled for me.
It's not rolling for me.
Oh, it's because Forge is broken.
Oh.
It's working.
I
try.
love that.
Oh yeah, it's not
It's
rolling.
like it's not letting me press any changeable buttons.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's just crashed for me.
Well,
guess
that
I'll
calls for a
refresh.
refresh.
Yeah, it
Wah,
wouldn't even
wah.
like refresh. I had to restart Forge, and when I tried to launch the game, it's not letting me launch.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
See,
you're
Forge
right.
is having its own issues. I get. It's fine. We can do without it.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Because of that, I will give you guys your feeding rolls anyway. It's fine. You can move some hunger your way.
For free!
You guys get to eat.
Ah!
I assume there's
I'll
no.
get 12
This is the
bags. 12
positive.
bags of blood.
I
This
assume
is
there's
the positive
no.
plot twist we needed.
I assume there's no real difference to what you're gonna do in terms of your feeding, unless
15
there's
blood
something in
bags.
particular.
No, I'm just going up to the club, finding someone.
Just note somewhere,
100
Captain, that
bags.
I'm giving Aaron like a total of 5. 2 remaining, 3
Okay.
new ones.
Okay.
Let's keep that
So
at
I have
that.
5 total.
And the rest of you will reduce your hunger to 1. Now,
Mhm.
at 11, you were told that there's going to be a meeting of supposed anarchs. Would you like to go?
Wait, are we telling Portia?
Yeah, on the way, I'm gonna stop at the Succubus Club.
So four
I
of
think
you
we're
are
all
going, but Renee is the only one that steps out of the car because she's the only one with the invite.
Yeah.
In the Succubus Club, with the music blaring, Portia's given you free access to her skybox if you'd like to be there. She watches over in that similar skybox that kind of overlooks with a sense of power. She dismisses her ghouls and the other kindred and looks to you. You come here unannounced. I assume that this is business then.
It is.
Please. She hands you a drink.
I'll accept it. I'm gonna hand her the letter we received. This arrived for us. We don't know from whom.
Yeah, Forge is. By the way, Forge is back.
I see. Yep. But she takes a look at the letter. Interesting. A third-party observer. And why do you bring this to me then?
Because at least I believe they're all with me. We're all gonna support you for Seneschal.
I see what you're saying. I will do you the kindness and the courtesy of being direct. He hands you back the letter. Whatever you accomplish from this point on will mean nothing to me without the sea. However,
Of course.
with that sea, let's say that I foresee a bright and protected future for the deadly affairs. And she very gently just hands you the letter back into your, or not holds your hand, but she just hands it back to you to take. The exact terms that you are being told. She will owe you nothing for what you have to do to get her the seat. If she doesn't get the seat. And if she does, she's virtually guaranteeing your protection. If you agree to those terms, you simply need to nod. But she hands it back to you.
And I will accept.
And she smiles. She'll let you go. But she insists that you have a taste of a person that she calls Antonio. And when you sink your fangs into him, it is the subtle taste of a disgracia. You don't get the effect because you don't kill him, but it is the sweetest thing you have ever tasted in these nights. There is no blood that tastes better. But she just smiles at you. She wants to give you a little taste of that. It is a gift in itself to be able to know such a taste.
Mm-hmm.
As a way of sealing your deal. She just smiles.
Thank you. And then I will leave.
Please, come by any time to enjoy yourself. You are always welcome.
I will.
She smiles. The three you met, Paul, Elaine, and Rose, just wave at you from a table. They can see you're busy, but they wave, having a nice time seeing you here. You leave. The four of you get in your car. You all head to the meeting personally.
Stop the car around here.
What?
I wish to examine, at least from a distance, before we get too close, and also ask what our approach is going to be.
Okay, have fun with that. I'm gonna exit the car.
I can sneak.
Okay.
Two of you leave.
Are we going in guns? Are we going in guns blazing?
I'm walking straight there.
I'll go with Cecil to make sure nothing bad happens.
Okay.
Sorry, Aaron. And Ash goes invisible.
Rouse check, Ash.
I suppose I'll try and see about keeping one alive.
Rouse check for Ash. The rest of you are
Yeah.
fine. You are
I'm gonna
going
use a rouse
to.
check.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm going to coat the holster in which I have some knives within my coat, and I'm going
Oh,
to
sure.
use Scorpion's touch on them just to have them
You can just
be
roll the
extra
Scorpion's
enough.
touch ability. Because
Okay.
it'll also roll the dice pool. Great. You have some coated knives.
Okay.
Ash is invisible. The two of you approach, but all three of you will realize it may not be the best idea to handle it right this second. Because there's about 15 kindred there. Aaron, since you're observing from afar, I will allow you to roll an intelligence and academics without the benefit of your library. But I will accept the research, assuming, because you declared you want to read more on Los Angeles. That's fine.
Yep.
You don't need
I
more.
forgot to apply my research. Okay.
That's still fine. You've met the success.
Though.
You have a bit of a problem. Because that might be a gathering of kindred that you don't know. A lot of them weren't at Elysium, you know that for sure. But the woman who is leading this entire thing, you have been made aware of from tomes of several Camarilla Tremere that have survived Los Angeles. One written by a member of what is called the Black Rabbit Coterie. And he speaks of a particularly dangerous, relatively fledgling Bruja by the name of Annabelle, who completely wiped the Camarilla of Los Angeles. She banded the kindred together under her banner. She was the spokesperson of the Anarchs, and through her efforts, the Anarchs were organized, united, and outdid guerrilla warfare in the city. Of course, she had help, but her face brought the Camarilla of Prince Vannevar Thomas in Los Angeles to its knees, and brought a massive mountain of problems to New York that made the Anarchs there stronger and installed a new, more forceful Baron. She is a problem, and she is no stranger to a kindred fight. If there was anyone in your mind that could match Cecil or even best him, it would be her. She is one of the most dangerous things that you have seen in recent nights. Because she does not waver. She is a woman of conviction and power. And she has a way of her that gets people's hearts. And that is a dangerous thing.
And I infer that if Aaron was to walk up to this meeting like everyone else did, assuming that I'm a part, like just trying to play the role like I'm with you guys, that it would go very poorly, seeing as a lot of individuals saw that they were with, or I guess if you said these individuals weren't at Elysium.
A lot of them weren't, but a couple were.
Okay.
That is
So
information
the
itself.
assumption-
These two may be considered traitors. It would be more beneficial that none of you were seen there, so that those two don't recognize you and you can question them later.
I see.
Ash
In that case, Aaron
and
will
Renee
keep
would
their
also
distance.
recognize those two. They were in Elysium. So what does Aaron do in the car while everyone else is left? Before I get to everyone else.
Is there like a high point I can get to that gives me great vision on everyone?
There is, because this is in Olympia Park in the Edison Park neighborhood. There are a few buildings that overlook it that you can get to the roof of via a fire escape. They're not tall, they're like 3 stories.
I
But
see.
there's no skyscraper around this area. But they are the vantage point. They are the highest vantage points you can access without much effort. So if you want to walk there, that's not going to be an issue.
Okay. I was gonna say, just because I imagine being shown with Sturbridge, and then of course the information that they are now a warlock under the prince, they will not like me being there. So
Well, it depends on the reason you're there. But it's the idea of it. If you are, those two will notice you. They will definitely know you. Now, it's worth noting, none of you know who they are. You just remember their faces in Elysium.
Okay.
Now, if you're on the roof...
Yeah. Aaron is going to try and get a view over everyone and try and memorize faces and do their best to, like, listen and, you know.
If you're on the roof, the other 3, as you're walking towards, you will notice, 1, how many there are. You don't know any of them, except for the 2. But you are severely outnumbered.
Okay, as we're walking over, I'm gonna tell Cecil, do not start anything. Just to try to keep it civil.
If you go into the crowd, those 2 from Elysium will recognize you.
Do you have any more? Never mind, you're... Sure, fine. But I know what I'm doing.
Are you going to be part of the crowd?
Yeah.
Renee? No. And Ash, you're going to be invisible in the crowd. Renee, do you have heightened senses? Yes, roll your sense the unseen.
Okay.
Renee, do you have heightened senses? You do.
Yes.
Please roll with wits and resolve. If you want to listen in, because you can hear them.
I only left to make sure Cecil knows what he's doing. But I'm not gonna be a part of it.
3, 4, okay. And 4 for sense the unseen, okay. Ash, I assume you're going to be invisible in the crowd? Or do you not want to be near the crowd?
I want to be close enough that I can hear what's being said at the meeting. But I don't necessarily want to try and like weave too much because I don't want like...
Okay. But you will have to be a little close to the crowd because you don't have heightened senses, right?
No.
Yeah, so you have to be a little closer than anyone else.
Okay.
But you're not going to be in the crowd if you don't want to.
Yeah, okay.
First, Aaron, there is someone invisible shadowing Annabelle like a protector. Not a Nosferatu, but someone shadowing her. Second, Cecil's in the crowd. The 2 kindred I was talking about from Elysium squint and recognize you, but they say nothing. They just cross their arms and watch this thing.
Can I send invisible man, VIP through the pages and in case, I don't know, someone could look at them just in case, just to know that there may be an invisible person next to the person at the front, if that gets across.
You can send a code for invisible that everyone understands is there's someone watching that's not seen.
Okay, I'll send invisible.
Pagers are on silent.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, they have a vibrate
we
function.
had the forethought.
Okay.
So you can still see the page. But if you guys are standing by the crowd, she has rallied them up. The 2 kindred who are here, You don't necessarily know why they're here, but they even before you arrived, they were not mingling with anyone in the crowd. They were keeping to themselves and watching what's going on. There is a point to be made that they may be here for the same reason as you. But you don't know that. You don't know why anyone is here. That's the problem. The woman, shaved on the side of her head, long dark hair, a dirty looking red jacket, moves up. The first thing that Aaron will notice is that jacket is heavily warded to the nines. That is a very protected jacket. She begins to make a speech. Now, the first few things that you hear from her speech relate to the fact that she is talking about how they are abused and the Camarilla is a gilded cage and that you are being manipulated. It's the things you've heard before. But what strikes some of you who are listening is that she says, you think that you are in control of your lives, but you're not. You were surrounded by people who would murder innocent people, women, children, anyone to get their way. They will make you do their bidding, and they will make you like it. And they will do so until they turn you into one of them, a hollow monster. These are not people. These are demons from hell. These are monsters. And just because we are kindred doesn't mean that we have to be as monstrous as they are. You cannot let these abusers make you into an abuser yourself. Being in the Camarilla means that you are subjecting yourself to abuse and slavery, and eventually to become an abuser and a slaver yourself. Is that any way to live? To become a monster and lose who you were and become a hollow sense of who you were? Can you deny that I am telling you the truth? Who among you has not been made to do something you don't want to do from the moment you were sired? Who among you has not been abused or stepped on or told to do the same to someone else? You are being treated like animals. If you don't do what they say, they hurt you and they hunt you and they'll even brand you. And they get to decide who lives and who dies. They took your lives from you without your consent. They assaulted you and killed you. And they tell you that it's a gift. That this is something you should be thankful for. That you're lucky to be chosen. You might think that you're on top of the world because of how they make you feel, but at the end of the day, there is a very large boot on your neck telling you what to do, always going to be telling you what to do. And they will tell you not to fight back because you will die. But is it really living to live this way? I say you might as well be dead if you're going to live that way. What kind of society do you live in where you don't get a say on how you live or who you talk to? Where your loved ones are threatened constantly because of an oppressive system from 600 years ago that hasn't changed or evolved? You still call him a fucking prince! And you don't get a vote on who takes that seat. Wake up. This isn't any way to live. No one deserves the right to step on you and make you submit. To make you bend the knee and kiss a ring? to take away your freedom and who you are to make it fit the mold they want you to be a part of. And she continues her speech, and a lot of these kindred are buying it. But the two that came from Elysium take very slow steps back. Like they're trying to leave the crowd without taking too much notice. Do you guys do anything?
Am I able to identify which, like, easily what the which of the kindred we're like targeting, and
All of them. These are all basically submitting to Anarch propaganda. They all need to die.
okay, I like to try and get the attention of one of them.
What do you say?
Yo, hey, dude, I feel so fucking pumped up right now.
Yeah, join the club.
Yeah, I fucking hate this shit. I'm tired of being stepped on and shit on, and I'm looking to let off some steam. Do you wanna come with? Drink, maybe?
Maybe after this. Gotta be careful though. Never know when the camis are watching.
Oh shit, yeah. Honestly, it's awful really. How many of you are here?
Just whatever's here right now. Though, I heard stories about this chick. A few dozen become a few hundred real quick.
Damn right. I don't mean to panic you, but you should come with me.
I will need a manipulation and, let's say, subterfuge for the gaslight.
Cool. +2.
There are 9 of them now. So, take as many as you like.
Wait,
Just
what
use
was it?
9.
Except for mine. Don't take mine.
We don't have to think
Yeah, there's
about
one
if
for
you
you,
use
but there's
9
9.
plus 2s.
There is one for you, Petra.
What am I?
Oh, there's one. Okay, so that's 8, and 1 for you and 1 for Renee.
I'm just asking what my
And
rolling.
one for me.
What?
Subterfuge,
Subterfuge and manipulation.
Okay. Okay.
There's 1 plus 2 specific to you, and there are 9 in general. You guys are supporting this way too much.
I'm going to use the regular general +2, so I would add it to.
Yep. Add 1 die. Add 1 black die for every +2 you use.
Right.
Sorry, what was that?
Subterfuge and manipulation.
Wow. Yeah, he'll go with you.
Right, I want to lead him to like an alleyway just outside of the general area.
Okay.
Can Aaron see Petra, or not Petra, can Aaron see Cecil pulling someone away and try and get to the building that, or like try and get on the roof of the building that the alleyway he's going to? And you didn't see it, but I already
saw it.
made a Cling of the Insect roll
Yep,
to
I saw
prepare
it.
that to
You
help
are
me climb
Spider-Man.
and clamber.
Renee and Ash also see Cecil pulling one of them out. Do you guys leave?
I'm gonna wait for the other one.
Well, this isn't one of
I
the
would
two.
also-
Those two are.
Oh, not one of the two. I'm
Yeah,
gonna wait
those-
for one of the twos.
Those two are trying to sneak out. They don't want to be
Okay,
associated
yeah.
with this.
I'll be
Oh,
waiting
wait.
follow.
I thought Petra was.
No,
interacting with
Cecil
those
is
two.
taking
Okay.
one of the people who were cheering. Those two that were from
Oh,
Elysium, they're trying to leave. They're trying not to be associated.
We'll throw them in our car.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna follow the
Cecil, where do you bring him again?
Just to an alleyway that's probably far away from the crowd.
Okay. Everyone else will be here, I assume. Like Ash wants to go very invisible. Aaron is clinging onto the bricks of a building.
I'm going towards the two that
Oh, the two
were
are
at
leaving,
Elysium,
okay.
the ones that are trying
Okay.
to the ones that are
I'll be
trying to
heading
leave.
over there as well.
Okay.
Felix.
So we'll start with Cecil. What do you do to the guy?
So, is he looking away from me? Oh no, actually,
Yeah,
probably
he's
following
looking at
me.
the crowd and he's following you, but he's
Oh.
looking around trying to make sure no one's seeing this.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I'm gonna explain to you why I brought you here for a sec, but look at just how fucked we all are, really. We are all just being puppeted and controlled, and man, that's really not shit for us, right?
Yeah, well, it's how the Camarilla does business.
The Camarilla is fucking awful, and you know what? Shit in general is pretty awful, and I think you can help me with that.
How so?
I've been feeling really shit lately. I've been feeling quite suicidal, you know, wanted to kill
Damn.
myself, etc., etc. Yeah, I know it sucks, and
Sorry.
you can. No, it's fine. You're about to help me with that in a sec. I feel like you can help me by distracting me a little bit. Because honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I've been sent here to kill all of you. Basically, that's the whole gist, you know. And so you're gonna help me by doing this, and I'm gonna try blinking towards him and just going for a kill.
Jesus. Okay. If you're blinking, he can't defend. So roll the just roll a rouse check for the blink. That's simple.
Yep.
Now, you get hungrier. I need strength and brawl, and make sure you take your specialty. Well, no, you're not grappling him. Strength and brawl.
Okay.
Or is this are you just punching him?
I'm going just for a thing that's gonna immediately disable him.
A stake to the heart.
Like, pretty
So-
much, yeah.
Let's do strength and melee then.
Cool.
You can't defend, which means all you need is 5 successes.
I almost put stamina. Wait, strength. There we go. I'm gonna take my own +2 for this.
Okay.
Yeah, +2 or arouse. could
There's
help
now
as well.
9 plus 2s.
Willpower that shit.
I'm gonna willpower. Give me a sec. Oh, the new interface.
This is saying 3. Huh. Okay. Since you used the +2, I will do this. There's 9 plus 2s, 1 for Renee, no more for Cecil. I will allow you
One
to
for-
succeed. Oh, 1 for Ash.
Ash as
Uh,
well.
Okay. I will allow you to succeed. In the absolute worst way. Are you willing to accept that?
Absolutely.
You run up to him and you stake him, but you realize that it missed the heart just ever so slightly and he moved. And he's about to call for help and you need to make a decision. So, you bite him. So he can't speak. And you begin to drain him. And you begin to drink. And drink. And it is the absolute greatest taste of your life. This kindred blood, nothing compares. It is addictive. It is as addictive as any drug you've ever taken, maybe more so. You don't want to stop.
And
Is Aaron going to do anything? Because right now, Cecil
Aaron
isn't stopping.
can Aaron step in?
At the risk of bodily harm, yes. If you want to step in, you are you understand that you are risking severe
Would-
bodily harm.
So, hold on. From where I am, would Extinguished Vitae do anything to stop him?
You could stop. No, because you'd be speeding up the diablerie.
Okay. Yeah, that's
If-
sort of what I was
If
thinking.
you get a critical win, you could stop the diablerie and just simply kill this kindred from severe hunger. But you would need a critical success.
Hey, just
It's
as like
an
a
attempt.
clarification, diablerie is like
The
that's
ultimate
like
sin.
like a punished by death, right? Thing.
Yes. Without the
And
permission of
this
the
was to
prince.
happen.
Yes.
And we didn't figure out that this guy was an anarch, or at least formulate. Okay. Oh my god.
You can
Can
attempt.
I?
Either you'll speed it up or you will stop it.
Can I
Something's
do
gonna
a, like a brain? Can I do a brain roll to try and help me?
Here's the
like,
thing.
what is the most?
Very specifically. Either Petra diabolizes him or you do some, or Cecil diabolizes him, or you do something to stop it. But if you stop it in the way that Cecil is right now, you are risking severe bodily harm. You might die just by trying to stop it.
I see.
On the other hand, your blood remembers all the abuse that he has put you through. And there is a part of you, whether you want to admit it or not, a part of that blood inside of you doesn't want to do a damn thing.
Look it. Aaron is going to see this, and they're not going to step in, but they are going to make sure that no one is going to. They're going to do their best to make sure no one stumbles onto this. They're gonna look.
You're
around
not
to see
even
if
going
there's
to try
any
the extinguish
passersby.
vitae. It's the only
I
chance you have of saving him without having to put yourself in harm's way.
We have plus
I'll-
twos.
Yeah,
You can use as many
think
plus
I will.
twos as you like.
I'll try and see if I can essentially last hit this guy before diablerie happens.
There are 9 plus 2s.
Use
There's
all of
one
them.
for each. You may use as many as you like. Each plus 2 you use adds 1 black die. You need a critical success. Doesn't matter how many you get as long as it's a critical. And not a messy
Right.
critical.
Right.
There are 9 of them. How many would you like to
blood
use?
surge. I'm going to.
Oh, you cannot blood
I
surge
have
on a
9.
power.
I can't blood surge.
Not on a power. Only on skills.
Okay.
Use at
Gotcha.
least 5.
5?
With how
Add-
your rolls go.
Add 5 blood die.
Not.
You want me to do 5?
Why?
With how your rolls usually go, I think.
So, okay,
Be worth it.
Petra. If you are to diablerize this MF and we are not able to get information that they're an anarch to save your ass, you are dead.
Actually, even if
Period.
they're an anarch, diablerie is still not allowed unless the prince calls for a blood
Okay,
hunt.
so you will have a stain on you that says, I have eaten another kindred until they have died. And that is readable by individuals who can look at your blood. You will enter Elysium and it will be like you're wearing a flag on your head that says, I have eaten another kindred.
So, Aaron,
And Aaron has this information because Trevere can figure that out.
yes. If you want to use 5, add 5 black die and you reduce plus 2s to 4.
Okay.
I was gonna tell you to use 6, but
So how many dice do you guys want me to use to try and last hit this guy?
my vote is 5.
Use however many you want to.
Maybe 6, just to be
At
on the safe
least
side.
5.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
you can still willpower, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, you can still willpower. So,
Okay,
Well,
do
okay.
6.
okay, Aaron. Add 6 black
Yep.
die.
Okay. I'm just listening to what everyone says.
And make-
Yeah.
That's not a crit.
There's not a crit,
You can
Brother.
willpower and fish for 1.
brother.
Come on. Come on.
Dude.
That's cool. Okay.
Dude. There's not a crit. Dude.
Should have used all 9.
No, it's fine.
Well,
There
it was
is-
nice knowing you, Cecil.
Yeah.
There's one thing Aaron can do here. Just the one.
Just the one.
You could, with that many successes in Extinguish Vitae, take the sin onto yourself.
No, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah, fine. Cool.
so
Get Renee.
first, Cecil, I need a strength and resolve roll from you to see if you can even diablerize the blood, because that is required. You need to make that roll 3 separate times.
So, wait, do I want successes or failures here?
If you succeed, you will... If you succeed all 3, you'll be able to diablerize. Do
And if
you
I
actually
fail,
want to
then-
diabler? If you fail, you kill him, but you don't diablerize him. You just drain him of all blood.
Great, okay.
If you fail any
Since I'm
one of the
feeling-
3,
Got it.
that is a failure.
There you go. No
You drink-
diablerization or...
No diablery unless you really want to willpower that and test your luck.
No. You guys are scared of me enough. I'm fine on
So-
diablerizing.
The thing is, you as Cecil, to put into perspective, do not feel like you're lacking in any way. This is not you willingly resisting it. It's just your body rejecting the idea of diablery. Your own nature doesn't really accept it. So you drink, and you drink, and you drink, and you drain him dry, and I will give you 0 hunger. You can press the X on your hunger for draining him completely dry. But to Aaron and your Auspex, diablery has not been committed. He did not drain the soul. He was not able to. Maybe it's instinct, maybe it's defensive. But the only crime here is the murder of an anarch. That is forgivable. Diablery is not. But this kindred is dead. Their body turns into a husk, and it rots. Meanwhile, all this is happening. And to point out again, Aaron, you had a hand in that by making the difficulty for him harder because of what you did. Basically, it becomes harder to diablerize because you took some of that essence away. Now, Renee and Ash, you follow the other 2 who are very quickly trying to leave and get in their cars. What do you do?
Oh god, is it such a bad idea to go into the car?
I'm gonna go into the car.
Well, they can see Renee.
It's unlocked.
Well, no, I mean, they're not in the car yet.
Yeah, I just want to wait in the car for them.
Oh, you want to unlock... well, no, they didn't lock the car, so... You're in the car. Ash, are you going in?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 of you are in the car. Renee's in, Ash is in. They don't notice you yet. They go in the driver's and passenger seat, and the guy looks... Fuck, so the bitch really is here. Shit, we gotta tell the Primogen and the Prince. Yeah, we do not want to delay this information. Come on, let's go. Who the fuck are you? He just looks at Renee.
Hi.
The fuck are you doing here?
Hi.
What the
We're
fuck?
on your side. I'll show them this letter. We got this letter.
Okay, don't show everyone the letter.
Showing them the letter.
I don't
Goodness.
I don't fucking know what this is. What the fuck? Why are you in the car?
We don't either. He left it
Well,
unlocked.
we might ask you the same question.
We're spying.
Not in the car. Not in the car. Yeah, well, so are we.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why you're in the fucking car.
Well, because we didn't know you were spying, and we thought maybe you were with them, and we wanted to interrogate you. Well, at least I did. I can't speak. I can't speak for my compatriot here.
Okay,
Just wanted to see
okay.
what happens.
Just waiting for something cool.
We're
I
all here.
guess.
We're on the same side. Fine.
Okay.
So what the fuck do you want now?
Renee, did you?
I don't think we got that far.
Yeah.
So you stepped into our car.
Yep.
To confront us, but you don't know what you're gonna do once. Okay, let's put it this way then. I was gonna ask who you work for, but clearly you work for a letter.
Yeah, we don't really work for anyone.
I
No.
do not think that even with the two of you and the two of us, that we're gonna take that many. So I'm assuming you're
more,
not
I
here to
guess, but-
propose a fight.
No.
No.
Okay. So would you kindly get out of our car so we can do our job? Unless there's something else that you want to talk about?
Okay, so we maybe don't propose a fight now, but we would like in.
Dex,
On whatever you're
Dex,
doing.
he's the guy in the passenger seat is tapping on the guy with on the steering wheel. Dex, drive! Fucking drive! There is a Molotov getting thrown your way. And the car just bolts out and the tail end of it catches the flame. But the two of you are gonna be riding with them.
Well, I was waiting for something to happen, and something
Now-
did. That was pretty.
Aaron, you saw Ash and Renee enter that car, and you see that car speeding away as a Molotov got thrown that direction, while Cecil revels in the blood that he has consumed. So Renee and Ash are kind of, whether they want to or not, going with these people now. You two have been left behind, having killed one of the people from this rally, who have started to become an angry mob. So that,
Where?
yes,
Oh, yeah, never mind.
That-
No, it's over.
that is the scene that we are going to pause our story on for this evening.
Oh.
With Ash and Renee being unwilling passengers in a car that you broke into to get away from an angry anarch mob, while Aaron and Cecil need to hide the fact that they killed a body that has not turned into ashes. He's not that old.
Can I? The last thing that I want to say is Cecil feels Cecil's found a fix. He has found exactly. This is like the medicine that he needed. Everything that he wanted, he got it. It's like he found the answer as to like his suicide shit. He finally feels alive.
Not
You
the
are going to
average,
get
just
us all
kindred blood.
killed.
So, we will stop on that as Cecil revels in what he has done. Before we go, everyone introduce yourselves and where people might find you. George Lee.
Hi, I'm George Lee. You can find me at George Lee on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube.
Captain.
Yeah, I'm capping. I am not findable anywhere. I don't think I have an album at the moment.
What about that Linkin Park one?
yeah, no. Hellbilly Deluxe by Rob Zombie. I don't know.
Petra.
Oh my god.
Hi, my name is Petra, and you can find me on PetraPika HXH on Instagram. And I have this really cool Persona 5 poster that that my friend brought me from Comic Con. It's actually really cool. There's also a Persona 3. Let me turn off my.
Show
me
and
2
tell.
Of course,
Oh, it's
this is my
up.
Persona 3 side as well.
Nice. And Shig, who's recently made up with her friend.
He did. All is well.
Well, not
Took her
really. It's
back
all
from the
about between the
pound.
two of you.
Yeah. You can find me on Discord at shig._. or Instagram at Manascona. I made a little something. It's a why is it? A little whooper
Hint
out
of
of
play.
clay. Hold on. Look
So-
at him.
My name
And
is Nigel.
Barbara.
I was your storyteller. We are taking a break next week because Dorothy is going to be out. So we will be back the next week, which is, I believe, the 21st time zone wise. Yes, the 21st.
Yes, 21st.
So we'll be back then at the same time. Next week we'll be gone. Thank you so much again for watching. We will see you again when we come back. And just before I forget anything, there are 3 +2s left, and 1 for Shig and 1 for Dorsey's characters. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you again next 2 weeks from now. Bye.
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 Cybernation Uncensored.